Hello friends. So continuity of learning machine learning. Today in the episode 2 or chapter 2, we are just discussing about the types of machine learning. So in a very simple aspect, we are just discussing about the types of machine learning. In detail, we will learn in the consequence video. On As per my understanding, we are dividing the machine learning into four categories. Or first one is supervised machine learning. Second one is unsupervised machine learning. Third, third one is semi-supervised learning, and fourth one is reinforcement learning. So, on what basis we are defining the learning supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, or reinforcement learning? So, while we are working on the data, so type of data, what kind of data we are working on the basis of data, we are just defining which machine learning we have to use. Because in detail, we will study in the supervised also there is or types of supervised learning as well. So on the basis of data, we will define what supervised machine learning we have to use. So currently we're just talking on the upper layer side. So let's see what is the supervised learning. So when we have a data with the help of label, that time we have to use supervised learning. So how? Suppose we are using daily mails. Inside the mails, if you go into the inbox, there is a multiple sections: inbox, then spam, then marketing or something. So this is nothing but a labels, or we can say in the subject also, or different subject for different mail. So on the basis of labels, we are working on the data, and we are just dividing into multiple groups. So if we don't have this label, we cannot. So that is why if we have a label, we will go with the supervised learning. And on the basis of label, we are just getting the result in the multiple groups. So if this kind of data we have and we want to implement machine learning, we will select supervised learning for our how it will be. We will see in the detail by the program in the coming videos. Second one is unsupervised learning. So there is no supervision included here. So on the basis of data, again, we don't have right now here the labeled, and we have all the complete data all together in a single bucket. So here, on the basis of the unsupervised machine learning algorithm, we will define the multiple groups, how the data is there. So if we go inside the unsupervised learning type, one is clustering. For example, so what is the cluster? So we have suppose multiple balls, we have a different color, and we want to make sure that each ball should be in a separate color group. So how it will be, and how many colors also. So that color will be the value of k we will see in the future. So on the basis of k, we will define the complete group of balls into that color value, and how many colors are there, that much cluster we will create. And how we will create, we will not create the manually, we will use the unsupervised learning type, and it will automatically do that job for us. So there is a simple, because this is a simple example, the colors are all, but in the data we have to see even how many cluster we have to define. So for that, the other algorithm are there. On the basis of that, we will calculate the value of k. On the basis of algo method is there. On the basis of algo method, we will calculate on the input data what will be the value of k. K means number of cluster, and according to that, we will just divide the complete data with the help of unsupervised learning into multiple clusters. So this is the second type of machine learning. Third one is semi-supervised learning. So this is a combination of both supervised and unsupervised learning. So when we have a situation, we have a limited number of labeled data and unlimited number of unlabeled data. In that time, we have to choose the semi-supervised learning, and there is lots of algorithm inside this semi-supervised learning. We have to use that, and we have to make our model perfect so that we can predict the input data on the basis of this. Why it is required? Because we just want to make our precision more, and we want to make more precise results. That's why it is divided into semi-supervised learning. So where it is used, so where the medical images, where we have a limited number of label. That time we can use the semi-supervised learning, and we can get a more precise result than these two. Fourth one is reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning is a little bit different type. So instead of supervised or unsupervised, there is only one agent. While we are continuously in one environment, one agent is learning, and it is basis on the penalty and the reward. These two concepts are following by the system, and according to the penalty and system, we will see how many penalties are there and how many rewards are there. On the basis of these things, the reinforcement system is taking the decision. So this is a reinforcement learning. Where it is used, so if you can see right now, the autonomous vehicle comes in the picture, where they have to take a decision immediately, then we have to use this reinforcement learning. Apart from that, if you can see the robotics, where the surgery is going on, the robotics, then one agent should be there to take a complete decision. That time, we have to go with this reinforcement learning, and by implementing this, we can come and precise result, precise output. On the basis of output, we can just make our work done. Where we are supplying this output, we are supplying this output to an embedded processor, learning real time or vehicle dynamic or real time vehicle like camera or something, or radar or something. So on the basis of output, they will take a decision. So we have to provide the precise result. That's why we are just passing these things with the help of reinforcement learning. So we covered in this chapter 2 machine learning types, and in detail the discussion we will see in the upcoming videos. So please keep it eye on my channel, and I will try to complete as much as possible with the help of the machine learning topics. Thank you.